But we've always eaten meat, so it's only natural. If we need it, we do not need it. But you're not going to get all your nutrients without it. For protein, calcium and iron, you could just eat pulses, which is beans and peas, and then nuts and seeds. And also for calcium, there's almond milk, rice milk and oat milk, leafy green vegetables and dried fruit. And in leafy green vegetables there's also iron. And for selenium, just eat lots of nuts. And for omega-3, flax seeds, rapeseed oil and walnuts. Are you telling me that you get all of these nutrients by eating meat anyway? Are you sure that you get all of these? Maybe you should stop worrying about other people and focus a little bit more about yourself. Because if you don't eat fish, there's a big chance that you don't either get omega-3. Just let's face it. Maybe you should also just read something about it instead of bullshitting into other people's lives, because you apparently do not know anything about being a vegetarian or vegan. Just read something about it, alright? And then we can have a chat. And also, for goodness sake, eating meat before, yes, that was natural. But now, before, yes, animals were allowed to be outside nearly all year, where they could run around freely and just be the animals that they are. Whereas now, they're literally treated like objects which are thrown around, and when they're not thrown around, they're in tiny cages or in tiny small rooms where they can't even move their feet, like they're literally in their own shit. If you haven't seen pictures, if you haven't read about this, I suggest you do. What is natural about this? Literally, what is natural about it? Also, when you go bananas when you hear about the dog festival, the dog meat festival in China, maybe you should start thinking about the country that you live in and how they treat our animals. Like pigs, for example, who are actually just as intelligent as a dog. Maybe you should start thinking about that. Just because a pig doesn't look as fluffy and sweet as your little puppy, they're just as smart. Just remember that.